Dozens and dozens of hippos have found themselves very far from home, and now government officials and biologists have to figure out what to do about it.
Hippos, or hippopotamuses, are native to Africa. They primarily inhabit rivers, lakes, and wetlands throughout sub-Saharan Africa. Common hippos are found in various countries across sub-Saharan Africa, including Zambia, Tanzania, and Kenya. But what are they doing in Colombia? More than 6,300 miles away from their native land. And no, they did not swim here. Hippos might look cute, but they're actually super dangerous. These big guys are one of the deadliest animals in Africa. Who was this drug lord? And why he smuggles hippos? Let's find out. Pablo Escobar. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria, known to the world as Pablo Escobar, was born on December 1, 1949 in Colombia. Raised in the nearby city of Medellin, he would grow up to become one of the most notorious figures in history, earning the moniker the King of Cocaine. Escobar's wealth grew exponentially due to the success of his cartel. By the time of his death, his estimated net worth was $30 billion, equivalent to $70 billion as of 2022, making him one of the wealthiest criminals in history. His immense wealth allowed him to wield significant influence, not only within the criminal underworld, but also in Colombian politics. Pablo Escobar, who was blamed for many killings and acts of terror, used his drug money to create his own zoo. He brought in giraffes and other rare animals from all over the world, including 4 hippos. In the early 1990s, Pablo Escobar was shot dead. After that, the government took over his property and sent all the animals to different zoos. But they left the hippos alone and let them roam free in the swamp. Problem with the hippos. When the Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar was killed in 1993, most of the animals he had imported as pets died or were transferred to zoos. But not his 4 hippopotamuses. They thrived, perhaps a little too well. Officials estimate that about 170 hippos, descended from Mr. Escobar's original herd, now roam Colombia, and the population could grow to 1,000 by 2035, posing a serious threat to the country's ecosystem. And hippos are more violent than they are seen to be. In the heart of Colombia, a chilling encounter between a man and a hippo has brought to light a growing problem: the illegal trafficking of hippos. This incident occurred on October 31st, 2021, near the town of Doradal, close to the infamous ranch of the late drug lord, Pablo Escobar. John Aristides Saldarriaga, a local resident, was out for a routine day's fishing with friends on a lake near Doradal. This lake was known to be a haunt of the feral hippos that had descended from the 4 hippos that Escobar had imported from Africa. On this particular day, Mother hippo with a young calf felt disturbed and ambushed Saldarriaga as he was coming out of the lake. The 2-ton animal chased Saldarriaga until he fell, then bit his arm and flung him into the air. Saldarriaga's friends rushed him to the nearest health center, from where he was transferred to a larger hospital about 170 kilometers away. He spent a month in the hospital recovering from the attack. While Saldarriaga survived the attack, the incident sparked rumors in Doradal. Many locals believed that Saldarriaga had been trying to capture the hippo calf to sell. It's public knowledge in the area that wildlife traffickers trade in hippos. The police deny it. They say they haven't received any reports of such incidents. This incident highlights the larger issue of wildlife trafficking in Colombia, particularly the illegal sale of hippo calves. The roughly 70 hippos in the wild in Colombia today all originate from the 4 animals brought over by Escobar. Another incident occurs. On a highway in Colombia, a hippopotamus. The accident took place on a highway near Escobar's former estate, Hacienda Nápoles. The highway, which connects the cities of Bogotá and Medellin, is frequently crossed by the hippos, posing a significant risk to motorists. On this fateful day, a 2-ton hippo was struck by an SUV. The occupants of the vehicle were unharmed, but the hippo died immediately after the collision. After this incident, the Colombian government has proposed transferring at least 70 of the animals to India and Mexico to control their population. However, the cost of deporting the hippos is estimated to be about $3.5 million. After years of debate, in 2023, Colombian government took strict actions against them. Colombian officials announced a plan to sterilize some, possibly euthanize others, and relocate some to sanctuaries in other countries. On Friday, one official said that 4 hippos, 2 adult females and 2 juvenile males, had already been surgically sterilized. Dangerous nature of hippos. The park can't keep the hippos inside. They've started to wander off and settle in rivers and ponds far away. We're approaching another group of 3 hippos in another pond. Here's why it's a big problem. In Africa, droughts usually control the hippo population. But here, there are no droughts. Without any natural enemies or competition, the hippos start to reproduce at a younger age and eat more. Really enjoying life here. Weighing up to 3,000 kilograms and armed with long, sharp teeth, hippos are incredibly powerful. They can run up to 30 kilometers per hour on land, which is faster than most humans. This combination of size, strength, and speed makes them a formidable threat when they feel threatened or provoked. Their massive bodies and powerful jaws can cause severe damage, and their surprising agility makes them unpredictable and therefore more dangerous. Despite their semi-aquatic lifestyle and seemingly slow demeanor, hippos are highly aggressive and unpredictable. They are known to charge at humans and vehicles without provocation, especially if they feel their territory is being invaded or their young are in danger. This aggression is not limited to perceived threats. Hippos have been known to attack and kill crocodiles, one of Africa's most feared predators. Moreover, hippos are responsible for more human fatalities in Africa than any other large animal. These incidents often occur when people get too close to hippos while they are on land grazing at night, or when small boats inadvertently come too close to them in the water. The danger is not limited to direct attacks. Hippos can capsize small boats, leading to drownings. The danger of hippos is further exacerbated by their ability to stay submerged underwater for up to 5 minutes. This means they can approach unnoticed until it's too late. Their powerful jaws can apply enough pressure to crush a small boat, making them a significant risk to fishermen and others who share their aquatic environment. In places like Colombia, where hippos have been introduced to the environment, they pose a unique threat. As an invasive species, they disrupt local ecosystems and can be a danger to local wildlife and humans alike. Their population in these areas is growing, increasing the potential for dangerous encounters. While hippos may appear docile at first glance, they are one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. Their aggressive nature, combined with their size and strength, make them a significant threat to humans and other animals. Therefore, it's crucial to treat these creatures with the respect and caution they deserve. Their presence in non-native habitats presents unique challenges that require careful management to ensure the safety of both the hippos and the local population. Solution: addressing the hippo problem in Colombia is a complex issue that requires a balanced approach, considering both the ecological impact and the ethical implications. 2 potential solutions have been proposed: culling, or killing, the hippos and sterilizing them. Culling is a controversial solution due to ethical concerns. While it could quickly reduce the hippo population, it raises questions about the morality of killing a species that humans introduced into the environment. Moreover, there's public sentiment attached to these hippos, with many locals viewing them as part of their community. Sterilization, on the other hand, is a more humane approach. It involves capturing the hippos and performing a surgical procedure to prevent them from reproducing. However, this method is costly, time-consuming, and logistically challenging given the size and aggressiveness of the hippos. It also doesn't immediately reduce the existing population, meaning the problems caused by the hippos would continue until the current generation dies out naturally. In reality, a combination of methods may be necessary. Sterilization could be used to control the growth of the population, while selective culling could be employed to manage the current number of hippos, particularly those that pose an immediate threat to human safety or are in poor health. It's important to note that any solution should be accompanied by public education about the dangers of hippos, the importance of not feeding or provoking them, and the need to report sightings promptly to local wildlife authorities. Additionally, efforts should be made to protect and restore the natural habitats of native species that have been affected by the invasive hippos. In conclusion, while both culling and sterilization have their pros and cons, a balanced, ethical, and sustainable approach that combines various strategies and involves local communities could be the most effective way to address the hippo problem in Colombia. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know down in the comment sections, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe the channel for more videos.